had a very good day. I hope the day was kind to you. Welcome so much to the Health Horizon show today. It's another day and it's another opportunity to learn. This is the Health Horizon show where we talk about matters about health talks, and I come down to your level to make you understand more about your health. I don't drag you into my level. I come down to your level to make you understand more about your health. And I normally say that this is not a medical class. This is not a show where I am teaching you anatomy, I'm teaching you physiology. This is basically a show where I bring it down, I break it down to your level for you to understand. So I hope that you're fine, and I am also fine. I thank God for another day, another chance to have this show. And I thank God that He has enabled us to have had another moment with you to learn, about our health. So today we are diving into something that impacts nearly every family. Something that many people are silent about, but something that affects a lot of people out there, and that thing is family planning. So today I want us to understand what is family planning. I want us to understand why it matters. I also want to understand the role of everyone. I want us to understand why men should be involved. I want us to understand the things that every woman should know about family planning. I want us to understand about the vital role of men in family planning. And so what is family planning? Family planning is simply choosing if and when to have kids. Choosing if and when to have kids using safe and effective methods. We have a number of very safe and effective methods of family planning. We have condoms, we have birth control pills, we have IUDs, we have implants, etc. There are a number, And so today I want us to understand what are the benefits of family planning. We have said it is choosing if, it is choosing when to have children. Why do we need family planning, or what are the benefits of family planning? Number one benefit is that family planning helps us to reduce unintended pregnancy. Unintended pregnancy is that pregnancy that happens when you didn't plan for it. You're pregnant not because you planned to be pregnant, but we normally say that in most cases the cause of unintended pregnancy is normally failure to use contraceptives, or using them but not being consistent. So you find yourself with an unintended pregnancy if you don't use family planning, or you use the contraceptives but you are not consistent as you use them. Okay, so people don't just find themselves pregnant. People don't just become pregnant because people become pregnant, or people get themselves into a situation of finding themselves with an unintended pregnancy, either because they didn't plan, they didn't use the family planning methods, or they used it, or they used the methods but they were not consistent as they were using the methods. So you don't just become pregnant, you become pregnant either because you planned for it or you did not plan for it. So it is very important that we understand that family planning is one way of reducing unintended pregnancies. Another advantage of family planning is that it enhances maternal and child health. This is when now we say that we talk about spacing. According to the World Health Organization, the minimum months for spacing between a child and another is 24 months, and that's equivalent to 2 years. So the minimum duration that you're supposed to space your children is 2 years. So you're not supposed to, it is not healthy for you to conceive before the 24 months are over, since you gave birth to the other child. Okay, so it is very important to understand that family planning will help the mother. It is advantageous to the mother, and it is as well advantageous to the child. because when you get pregnant, when the space is very close, you're at risk of getting complications like gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, that is high blood pressure during pregnancy, that is past 24 weeks gestation. And also spacing allows the mother to recover. It gives the mother time to the mother's body to recover and reduce risks and get ready maybe for another pregnancy. It also enhances the mental and emotional well-being of the mother. It gives the woman, gives the mother time to focus on her emotional, mental health, and thus reducing stress and reducing anxiety. Okay, because bringing up a child, being a mother and stepping into motherhood is not it's not an easy journey. So when you space, we say that you've given yourself time to recover, you've given yourself time to recharge your energy, you've given your body time to recover and get ready for another pregnancy. Also, spacing your pregnancies will benefit your children in so many ways. First of all, it's going to improve the health outcomes of your babies, because when you have babies when you have babies too close, that you don't give them at least 2 years spacing, it's going to increase the risk of having preterm births, that is giving birth before 37 weeks gestation. And also it puts your baby at risk of being born with a low birth weight. Yeah, it also helps to give you're able to give your child better nutrition and care, because you see, when you space your babies, you're able to devote time, you're able to devote more time and more resources to each child, and you're going to definitely give the best to your child. So it's going to help you to give adequate nutrition care and health care to your child as well. Okay, so it is very important that we understand that according to the World Health Organization, the minimum duration between one pregnancy and another is 24 months. That means that it is not healthy for you to get pregnant in less than 24 months post delivery. Okay, another advantage to the mothers is that it empowers women. You find that when you use family planning to space your babies, it's going to give you time. You're going to boost your education. Maybe you're running a certain project, or maybe you're running for, or maybe you're having a work opportunity, and all that. So it gives you time. Maybe you want to further your studies, maybe you want to achieve certain career goals, you see. So by controlling fertility, a woman is able to focus on herself. You're able to focus on personal development, you're able to focus on personal growth. You see. So it is very important that we understand that spacing pregnancies is very crucial. It's very crucial, especially in the life of a woman, and as well the kids, because we have said that it is going to help to empower a woman. It's going to give you time to recover. It's going to help you. It's going to help you to chase that career goal, pursue your dreams, pursue your studies, and all that. Okay. So why do people avoid family planning? There are so many reasons as to why people avoid family planning, and in some cases it's misconceptions and cultural myths, where people believe that once I start using family planning, I might never conceive, I might never get pregnant again in my life, you see, which is a lie. So another thing is religious views. There are religions that believe that you're not supposed to use family planning. Others say it's because the Bible says that God commands us to multiply and fill the earth. So they believe that you're not supposed, and according to the Bible, you are not allowed to use family planning. Other issues is access. There are some people who find it difficult to access this care, maybe lack of transport, unfriendly clinics, you see. Another thing is partners' opposition. There are men who don't really support family planning. They disapprove. So a woman is talking about family planning, maybe they are already having 5 kids, but this woman is having a husband who believes and who thinks that a person is not supposed to use family planning. So these are some of the reasons as to why people avoid family planning. And I also want us to understand that men should be involved when it comes to family planning, because for years family planning have been whispered about in women's groups and clinics. But who starts a family? I believe that no woman starts a family alone. No woman gives birth alone. And who raises children alone? What I'm trying to say is that just as a family is built by a woman and a man, the same case happens when it comes to family planning. Family planning is not supposed to be a woman's burden. It's something that's supposed to be to burden both the woman and the man. Both the man and the woman. So if a couple is planning to build a house, they don't leave one partner to decide to make all the decisions. They sit together, they plan, they dream. And that is actually how family planning is supposed to be. You're supposed to sit down as a couple and decide that this is the method you're going to use. So it's something that as this woman is going through that journey of family planning, something that men, or even as a husband, or as a man, you're supposed to be there for her. As a man, you're supposed to understand that just as that woman does not build that home alone, she's not supposed as well to plan the family alone when it comes to contraceptives and all that. So men, your voice matters, your presence matters, and so does your support. Okay, because when men support their partners in family planning, everyone benefits. So the man is going to benefit, the woman is going to benefit, and the children are going to benefit. When a man is takes part in family planning and making these decisions, the woman is going to feel safe and the man is going to feel responsible. The children are going to get better care, and the whole family at large is going to be stable. Okay, so by you showing concern and you showing support, it starts by you you can just simply ask your question, ask a question, and ask this woman if she's really comfortable with that method. Would she like you to give her company to go to the clinic to get her family planning? Doesn't start big, start small, by you showing concern, you asking questions. How are you? How is that method taking you? If this woman is taking pills, you ask that lady, how are these pills taking you? Any side effects? Is there anything that's so bothering you about these pills that maybe you'd like us to adjust, or maybe could we shift to another method? You see, so you have to show that concern. Your presence matters and your support matters. So also very important to understand that men have options too. But I understand that we are Africans and men don't really believe that they can use contraceptives. So men are not really left out when it comes to family planning methods. We have condoms, we have vasectomy, which is permanent but safe. But I don't believe that an African man would go for vasectomy. And another thing that it's very important for men to understand is family planning makes you a better father. Because I don't believe there is any joy with having a number of kids that you don't have the ability to support. I believe it must be very amazing to have kids and to raise kids that you're ready for, children that you have planned for, children that you can clothe, children that you can feed, and children that you can educate without stress. I believe it's such a joy, and it's an awesome thing to know that you can actually give the best to your child. And that is actually what family planning helps you to do. It helps you to plan for the number of kids that you're going to have, and you're able to plan your family around your reality. So you don't plan your family anyhowly. You plan your family according to also your ability and also according to the resources that you have. You don't just have kids, you just have just don't make babies and you don't have the resources to bring them up, the resources to clothe them, the resources to feed them, the resources to educate them, without stress and all that. So it starts with a conversation. You don't need a medic, you don't really need a doctor to be supportive. You don't really have to, don't need to be a counselor for you to be involved. This is something that you just decide that I am going to support my wife in this journey. So just ask her questions, just be present, just listen and show her that you care. So to every man watching me today, or to every man that is listening to me, family planning is your business. Yeah, family planning is not a woman's burden. It's supposed to burden the woman alone, because as we said, just as a family is not built by a woman alone, so is family planning. Yeah. So family planning is not a threat to masculinity, because some feel like talking about family planning is threatening my manhood and all that, but it's not really threatening your masculinity. It's actually a mark of maturity. It's actually a mark of maturity. So every time you show concern about your woman, every time you show concern about your family, and you're really concerned about which direction is this family taking, you see, it is actually a sign of maturity. And we normally say that every time you're planning your family, you're protecting your future. You're protecting your future. So it's very important that men, you be there for your wives. It's very important that you be there for your ladies and show them support. Be present. Yeah, be very present, because I understand that some of these women are really struggling because someone has been shifting from one method to another, and it's actually derailing their lives. Sometimes they experience very adverse effects using hormonal methods, and now because the husband does not understand, she just has to have to endure the pain and the effects, and actually sometimes it's very risky, because if a woman has been using a contraceptive method that's making her bleed too much, it's actually risking her life. She could get anemia, she could get a lot, she could actually complicate to other serious issues concerning her health. So it's very important that you get concerned. If you have a lady in your life and you're planning a family together, you're having a family together, it's very important that you show concern. It is very important that you understand the method that she's using. How is it taking her? Is it safe for her? What are some of the side effects that she experiences every time she goes for that method? And how comfortable is she, with that method? Yeah. So it is very important for us men to be there for our ladies. It is very, very important. Don't let your girl be suffering in silence because you told her that you don't care. Because actually they are men when it comes to family planning. Their biggest concern is, as long as we don't get pregnant, we are good. So they don't care about what you're doing to prevent that pregnancy from happening. They just don't want you pregnant, which is actually not very fair. It is not fair, because this is something that is between you two. It is a family that you're building. It is about you two. It is benefiting both of you, okay? Because we have seen that there are benefits to the wife, there are benefits to the woman, there are benefits to the man, and there are benefits to the kids. Yeah, so it's something that you need to do together, and it's a high time that we stop treating family planning as a taboo, especially for the men. Yeah. So let me shift to another segment and talk about what every woman needs to know about family planning. So whether you're a young lady just starting out, or maybe a mother of 3, maybe you're even done with having kids, you deserve to know the truth about family planning. Even if you're not married but you're planning to, it is very important that you have you get to know the truth about family planning. It's not too early. It's very important to be ready for these things. Very important to understand family planning even before you get there, because it's going to help you an informed choice. Because if you're informed about something, it becomes very easy for you to make a very informed choice. Yeah. So one thing I would like women to understand is it's that it's not one size fits all. So a family planning method could have suited or could have worked well to your sister, could have worked well to your friend, but made you feel off, and maybe that put you in a situation or in a place where you thought that no method is safe for you. So just because one method did not work for you does not mean that all methods are bad. It just means that that method is not safe for you. So you don't stop at the first one. You talk to a nurse, you talk to a healthcare provider to get to know to get to explore other methods of family planning, because actually sometimes it's going to be tough, because you use this family planning, it's not working for you. You use another one, it's not working for you. But girl, you still have to plan your family. So you don't quit because one method did not work for you. Yeah, it's very important that you seek healthcare providers' advice, and you seek their attention. Yeah, very, very important, because actually there are over 10 different options and over 10 different methods of family planning. So if this one did not work for you, another one will work for you. But there's no way that every method and all the methods can fail to work for you. So it's just that you have to seek advice, you have to seek help from the healthcare providers until you find your match. Yeah. Another thing I want ladies to understand is that you can still have kids later. People have this fear of, what if I use these contraceptives and maybe later on I want kids, and I am maybe predisposed to not having kids in future. So unless you have chosen a permanent method of family planning, these contraceptives are actually reversible. So once you're ready for a baby, your body is also ready for a baby. Because something like an implant, we have implant that's for 3 years, others for 2 years, others for 5 years, others for a longer time. So this is actually to tell you that it is reversible. For something like Jadel, an implant, something that is going to be inserted into your body, and it's going to work for you for 3 good years. But in case you would like to conceive before the 3 years are over, it is very possible to reverse it is very possible to just remove the implant, and as soon as you remove the implant, it is very possible for you to conceive even immediately. Yeah. So most of these contraceptives are actually reversible, so you don't have to worry about you not having kids, you not having kids in future simply because you're using family planning. But also there are other ways. There are pills, especially those that are not really approved scientifically. There are other methods that people use, and pills that are not actually safe for you. And it is very important that before you use these emergency pills, before you use these birth control pills, it's very important that you seek healthcare providers' advice, because they're going to help you understand which ones are safe, which ones are approved, and so that you don't risk your health. It's very important that you ladies understand that your dreams matters when it comes to family planning, because family planning is not just about babies. It's not just about you don't want to get babies. It's about choices. Yeah, it's about being able to finish school. You see, you might be married, but you still want maybe to further your studies. You still have career goals. You still have you still feel that you'd like maybe to do more about yourself, personal development and all that. So family planning is not only about babies. It is not, you don't use family planning simply because you don't want to get pregnant. Sometimes it is because you want to pursue a certain goal, you want to pursue a certain dream, you want to further your studies, you want to do to work out a certain project and all that. Yeah. And also it is going to give you time to care for the children that you already have. Yeah. Sometimes you want to run a business, so it's not about it's not about you not wanting babies at the time. It's about choices. It's about your dreams. Yeah. So you don't just use family planning because of babies. Sometimes it's because of the choices that you have made in your life, that I want to pursue this and that. So family planning is going to help you. If you have a kid and you're planning to maybe run a project in the next 3 years, family planning is going to help you with that, because now you want to focus, you want to give it the best. Yeah. So it helps you limit the size of the family, and you're able to manage that family with the resources that you have. So it gives you time. We say that when you use family planning, you're going to devote enough time and enough resources to your child, and you're also going to be able to support your child with whatever that you have. You're also going to have the number of babies that you can afford to feed, you can afford to clothe, and you can afford to educate without stress. So life does not stop when you start giving birth. You don't stop chasing your dreams because you have started giving birth. Motherhood has set in. Don't stop chasing your dreams because of parenthood. And family planning empowers you to keep pursuing your dreams, to keep pursuing your goals. Yeah. So it's very possible for you to have kids, very possible for you to do motherhood and still manage your family and still manage yourself and still be able to pursue personal development and all that. Another thing I would like you to understand is that you're not alone. Sometimes I understand that it's very possible that you feel very stigmatized going to seek for healthcare providers attention concerning family planning, but you can talk to a friend, you can talk to your sister. You don't have to figure it all out by yourself. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to choose, and never let anyone silence you when it comes to your health, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your family. It's very important for you to speak out, even to engage your man or to engage your husband when it comes to family planning. If you really have to pursue a certain dream and a certain career goal, and maybe your husband could be maybe insisting that you need another child, it's very important for you to get to engage them, sit down and make them understand that you really have to chase your dream. And if a family planning method is not taking you well, maybe it's affecting you, maybe it's giving you adverse side effects, it's very important for you to speak up. Don't you be silent. Yeah, don't die in silence. Yeah. So let's stop assuming that family planning is a woman's responsibility, because it's not. Let's talk about it with our spouses. Let's talk about it with our healthcare providers. Sorry. And to every woman that is watching, your health matters, your dreams matters, and your choices matters too. Okay. And to every man who is watching, your presence matters, your support matters, and your support makes all the difference. Okay, so it's very important that you be there for your woman. It's very important that you be there for your wife. Very important that you show concern about family when it comes to family planning. Yeah. So together we can create families that are not just big, but strong and healthy families, full of responsibility, and that is why we have family planning. So it is very important that you guys understand that family planning is not a woman's responsibility. It is not a woman's responsibility to figure out what family planning method you as a family you're going to use. Very important for you to be present. Very important for you to show up, to show concern, and to give the support that this lady needs. So with that, we come to the end of today's conversation. I want to leave you with this truth that family planning is not about preventing pregnancy. It's about planning life. It's about choosing love over pressure, and it's about choosing future over fear. Because when a woman is empowered to make decisions, it is when a woman is empowered to make decisions about her body, And when a man stands beside her, supportive, informed, and when a couple dreams together and builds that family wisely and from a point of understanding and from a point where they have information about what they are doing. Yeah. So I'm Carol, and this has been the Health Horizon show. And until next time, stay wise. Keep working on your health. Keep being concerned about your health. And as we said earlier, your health is your power. So until next time, keep walking in strength. Thank you.